What's up, y'all? It's your girl Trinity LANA, and I was just feeling extra yappy today and extra a little bit messy. So let's talk about LANA, SZA's Deluxe SOS album, and this is coming from an SOS hater. I'm not gonna lie. SOS was like my least favorite SZA album. I loved Control. And I thought because it took her 5 years to do SOS that I was really just gonna get something a little bit more self-actualized, self-realized, like growing as a woman. You know what I mean? Like at this point, SZA is in her 30s, so I'm expecting some growth. More talking about development. Of course, a couple like little catchy, sell it to the people, sell it to the crowd, because that's what she's got to do. At the end of the day, she's an artist. She's out here doing this for money. To me, SOS was just very much like insecure music, crash out music, unrequited love, begging for some attention, very much male censored. And that's just not the vibe that I was in 2 years ago. It's not the vibe that I'm in now. And that's where my LANA hate is coming from as well. While I do feel like this is a little bit more developed, I don't feel like any of these songs are really all the way realized and like all the way thought out and just like really to the best of what they could be. And also, I just feel like it's still crash out, male censored, crybaby music. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about this album because we've been expecting this album for a minute. Like, SZA told us that she was going to drop this in the fall of 2023, and it's winter of 2024. We're going to be in 2025. Another thing from this album, like, really stuck out for me. Like, I feel like some of the songs are a little catchy, like BMF with the girl from Empanara, or however you say it, whatever, with a little girl from Empanara kind of melody. Like, that was cute. And it's like about, like, this fine dude or whatever. That's okay. Like, okay, that's cool or whatever. SZA and Kendrick are going on tour, and I was expecting them to like have a song on SZA's Deluxe album. I was expecting that, but I wasn't expecting 30 for 30 to be so sorry. The fact that y'all cleared this switch sample, and I kind of see the correlations between the two songs. Like, I Call Your Name is very much, and 30 for 30 are very much like crash out songs, but kind of like crash out songs in different ways. Like, I Call Your Name is kind of like, I call your name when I'm crashing out and I need to be recalibrated, rebalanced. But 30 for 30 is given like, I call your name when I crash out because you the reason I'm crashing out, and I'm finna crash out and I'm finna crush up against your head or up against this girl head that you got me entangled with because I'm entangled with you. Like, that's what 30 for 30 is given. The verses weren't hitting. Like, Kendrick's verse didn't even hit for real how I wanted it to. And like, I'm just underwhelmed. Like, we cleared a switch sample for you to go chat, they chatting, they chat, GBT, chat. Diamond Boy is kind of cute. It's a little sexy. Like, we have some little sexy bops on here, and it's really cute, but like also no other substance. And I just hate a one substance album. Like, all you talk about is men. That's all. We ain't talking about what we learned about ourselves when we wasn't in these relationships or from these relationships for real. Like, we just really talked about being a crash out for the Deluxe. You talked about being insecure on the first one, and then for the Deluxe, you talked about being a crash out. I don't know, hot take, but that's just how I feel. I'm really starting to like not be a SZA fan anymore. I've been said this, but like a lot of mainstream R&B and just like music that is focused towards women, especially Black women, is not productive or conducive or even reflective of the thoughts and the ideas that I see Black women having on social media or in real life. Like, when I talk to at least my peers or at least like my mutuals on social media, like, it's a lot more content about finding out who you are as a woman and like recensoring yourself, decensoring men, like getting into your bag and doing what's best for you, growing in knowledge, growing in Christ. Like, this is the content that I consume regularly. And then we get music from SZA about fighting over, like, SZA, Sexy Red, all of them about fighting over the, and I'm like, the music is not reflective of the times, and that's just the whole nostalgia trap that we're stuck in. And that's another conversation for another day. We'll talk about that another day. But yeah, I just felt like being messy, talking, yapping my mouth about LANA, about Solana, because I really want her to come back. I really hope that she's entering this new era. I hope that this is like the last of, like, this is what she had to put out to get through the last of this whole crash out, insecure kind of era. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping the next album is a lot more self-realized and a lot more about discovering self as opposed to just discovering relations. So yeah, that was all I had to say. I guess y'all like, comment, subscribe. Maybe more think pieces in the future. Whatever. Bye.